new Scarlet and Violet set Temporal Forces released almost 1 week ago, so it's time to take a first look at the top 10 chase cards and what they're currently selling for on the Pokemon market. If you want to win this sealed Umbreon tin, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and let me know down below in the comments if you like the new Temporal Forces set, why or why not. Let's roll the intro. We start off our top 10 list with the Iron Boulder EX, with a current price of $27 and decreased 23% after release. In my opinion, nothing very special about this card. I can definitely see this card decreasing in value over the upcoming weeks after the set is a little bit more settled. So the Iron Boulder, not a big chase card in my opinion. At number 9 we get the Airy with also a current market value of $27, decreased 38% after release. What do I think about this card? It's already something more special than the Iron Boulder EX. I like this card actually. I pulled this one in the Japanese version from Wild Force. We will just have to wait how the pull rates will be for this card, how the crowd will react to the Airy. I think that this card definitely has some potential to be one of the bigger cards, but still not a card that can compete with like the big 3 chase cards from Temporal Forces. At number 8 we get the Prime Catcher, an item card with a current value of $32. Decreased 28% after release. I'm not a big fan of the prominent pink cards, but you can definitely say that it's something unique, that it's something special in Temporal Forces. I don't know if this card will be able to hold its value at $32. I think there's a little bit of hype around this card because of its prominent look. I would not spend $32 on this card, but let's see how the big crowd reacts. At number 7 we get Bianca's Devotion, a good looking artwork in my opinion, with a current value of $37, decreased 39% after release. At number 6 we get Morty's Conviction, one of my personal favorite cards from Temporal Forces, with a current value of $38, decreased 16% after release. This card is actually the biggest chase card from Wild Force, so it will be interesting to see how both markets will react to this, but this card is definitely one of the cards I will pick up from Temporal Forces. At number 5 we got Gogging Fire EX with a current value of $47, decreased 1% after release. Again, a beautiful artwork based on a popular Pokemon Entei, and you can definitely see that in the release data because this card, in comparison with the other cards we already saw, decreased only 1% after market release. One of the cards from Temporal Forces in my opinion that is worth some money. At number 4 we got Walking Wakes EX with a current value of $58, increased 20% after market release. Again, a bit the same story as the previous card, the Gogging Fire EX. This card is based on a popular Pokemon, the Suicune, and I think the popularity of this card is already confirmed after market release with a strong increase of 20%. We start off the top 3 chase cards from Temporal Forces with Iron Leaves EX with a current value of $59, decreased 34% after market release. One of the less interesting cards in my opinion. I think the Walking Wakes and the Gogging Fire deserve actually to be in this top 3 from Temporal Forces, and the first reactions of the market confirm that with a price decrease of 34%. Well deserved. At number 2 we got the Raging Bolt EX with a current market price of $76 and increased 38% after market release. In my opinion, the biggest chase card from Temporal Forces, again based on a popular Pokemon Raikou. Artwork is phenomenal, and if the pull rates confirm that this card is hard to pull from Temporal Forces, I think that this card can be one of the value keepers for Temporal Forces in general. And then at the number 1 spot we got the Iron Crown EX with a current value of $99 and increased 100% after market release. Absolutely insane. This card started at $50, but after just 1 week doubled in value. I can definitely agree that this card is one of the big chase cards from this set, but in my opinion the Raging Bolt EX is a number 1 card from this set. And then maybe to end, it's also interesting to take a look at a booster box price today. You can pick up a Temporal Forces booster box at $100, decreased 5% after market release. So $100 is a pretty good price for a booster box. Also, if you want to invest on the long term in this set, I always wait a little bit longer to make my long-term investment decisions because we all know that prices from individual cards can fluctuate very hard after release. The popularity of the set Temporal Forces will depend a lot on how strong the top 3 chase cards can hold on in the upcoming months. If you are interested to pick up some booster boxes from Temporal Forces, I would not recommend to buy them at the Pokémon Center, because current price of this booster box at the Pokémon Center is $161. You can definitely find some cheaper booster boxes online or in physical stores. And there you have our first look on the top 10 chase cards from Temporal Forces. Let me know down below in the comments whether you like this set or not. Leave a like, subscribe. By doing so, you automatically enter our giveaway to win the Umbreon tin. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.